Just how have you been since the season ended and kind of what you've been up to in recovery since the end of the season?
Um, yeah, I haven't really done much to be honest. I've just come back from holiday, so that was quite nice. We've only had a week off, and then I'm back playing sevens tomorrow.
So he said, best of luck for tomorrow. Just I'm kind of just to touch on the season first of all. Just how do you feel the season kind of went from a personal point of view? Obviously, such a tough season for us with everything going on behind the scenes. But from a personal point of view, I think you played every Prem 15's game. So just how was that for you from a personal point of view?
Yeah, it was really good for me because I feel like I developed back as my in my position as a nine again because I sort of stopped playing that position last season at Quins. And I was playing wing more, so it was really good to literally just get minutes and play nine. Obviously, it was really tough losing. No one likes losing, but I think I took it as sort of a development in myself and what I could improve on. So yeah, so just basically working with the coaches, seeing what I could do to improve. Um, yeah, but I did play every single game, and that was quite, that was quite a lot. But I wouldn't change it to be honest.
How tough is it to kind of keep yourself motivated? Obviously, losing every week and those issues off the pitch. Just how tough is it to stay motivated? Just not just yourself, but the whole Wasp side.
I think it was at the beginning of the season or at the beginning of administration. We were sort of told bits and pieces like, we're not going to be affected, blah blah blah, and then it sort of all came out. I think a lot of people, their motivation just went down. We did a lot of team meetings, which was good, sort of like what we could do to move forward, how we could improve, things like that. We carried on like you would as a prem side, doing the like analyzing the games and things like that. But it was just, I think a lot of the meetings we spoke about individual motivations for ourselves. And I think that helped a lot of people. And for me personally, like I said, it was just making myself better. And that I think that was more the focus. We knew we weren't going to win, but we knew that we each week we could perform an extra 20 minutes, perform to make it 40 minutes. So we were always sort of giving ourselves an extra couple of minutes each week to be better instead of sort of dropping off.
And just how proud are you to kind of be the Wasps player for this season, their last season in Premier League? Does that make you kind of like a massive proud feeling inside?
Yeah, I love it. And I think a lot of people sort of speak about, WAS is everywhere. And that was a big thing when we were always sort of having our discussions in our meetings. WASP women are everywhere. And one of their sort of hashtags was once a WAS, always a WAS. And I think that does stick with you. It is so nice. And rugby anyway, you've got friends for life. And I think that was a really nice touch at the end of this season.
How tough was that kind of final game of the season, emotions wise, obviously being with so many people there supporting the people, like past and present, like you just mentioned, the once a Wasp thing. Just how tough was that last game of the season?
So we had like meetings before. LJ came in, sort of spoke to us. I think there was a few tears. We ran through our tries of the season, like the positive things that happened on the video, and then we knew that we still had a game to finish and complete. I think everyone was like, right, let's complete this game and then we can carry on the celebrations. But that as soon as Cookie scored that final try, my I started crying. I think other people started crying. It was so emotional. And then seeing everyone come up to us at the end that had been there for years, hadn't played for 30 years. It was just, I don't know, just a rush of like adrenaline and emotions. It was so nice though.
Do you think that kind of final try, that final game would have been up there, kind of your favourite game, favourite moment of the season?
Honestly, yeah, probably my favorite game. Absolute like best game we played. We performed, we put out everything, and I don't know, there was just a switch, and I think it was the support, it was the adrenaline, it was everything, and Wasps played so well. Yeah, highlight to finish on that.
And kind of
To be
towards like
honest.
the kind of towards like the other end of the spectrum, what would have been kind of your tough game? Obviously, there's some tough scorelines, but toughest like physical and also toughest individual opponents as well.
I think a lot of the girls will probably agree with me on this. Is I think we had a chance at beating DMP. That was sort of like, every Prem club has a specific team that are their level, and DMP was ours at the time. That they were that was a sort of a tough game emotionally and mentally, because we went there performing in training, wanting to win, having to beat someone, and that was the sort of team that we were looking for. So that mentally, and then physical games was Saracens in the Cup, Saracens in the Prem. A lot of the teams that sort of brought back their internationals, it was always tough on us because they're training full time, and all of us are pretty much full time workers as well. So those games physically were a lot.
And kind of looking at your Wasp side and then your Wasp teammates, who would you kind of give your player of the season to within that Wasp team?
Player of the season, I think, like, if you could give it to everyone, honestly, as cringy as that sounds, you probably would. But Helen did a lot off field as well. She was there every single training session. Crack, obviously, sticking with us, being a captain, getting her cap, like that was amazing in itself. And the fact that she actually stayed with us. A lot of the other girls, like Fee, just giving us a lot of motivation, even though you saw her sort of mentally drained, she still put a lot into that team and then overcame her issues and worked alongside Wasp. So hats off to her as well.
And obviously, there might be something, might be stuff you might not be able to say about your kind of future in rugby now. But obviously, what are your future kind of aspirations heading forward in your rugby career?
I think, it's really tough that this happened, moving from Quins to come here. I thought this is sort of where, I was gonna stay, get all the game time I could, and I have, and I appreciate that. I'm obviously, don't want to leave Prem. I want to just stay at the highest level of rugby I can, and carry on until someone tells me no.
And finally, just before I let you go on with the rest of your evening, just if you could give like a 3-word season review on this season, what would your 3 words be?
That's tough. I think emotional, um, tough, and just resilience, to be honest.
Perfectly. Thank you so much for chatting to us today. Congratulations on being part of that final Wasp side, and also good luck for your 7th this weekend.
Thank you. Have
No
a good one
worries.
as well.